click is all it takes to lose everything.
We are in a cyber war. You can either be a defendant or you could be a victim.
With the cloud and remote users and people working from home, people working from anywhere, the idea of a secure perimeter is shrinking rapidly. In many cases, your laptop is directly connected to the internet and needs to be properly protected, controlled, and managed. Because remember, not only can it be attacked and targeted, but if you're directly connecting to the internet, all of the filtering, all of the email controls, and a lot of those protections often are gone. So you want to make sure that your endpoint is properly protected, locked down, and secure. And one of the best ways of doing that is with application whitelisting. I'm sure you're familiar, but if not, application whitelisting is where you have an approved list of applications. Only those applications can run, and you can't make any modifications or changes. Now just think about that. If my traveling laptop has an approved list of applications, it can't be altered, can't be modified, and none of the files associated with it can ever be changed because we're doing cryptographic hashing verification on that, how are you going to break that? How are you going to break? That's really hard for an adversary. Why I like application whitelisting, it's making things harder for the offense. It's a very defensive-friendly solution. In deploying application whitelisting, you always have to be very careful. And here's why. Anything that negatively impacts the business is wrong, so I'm going to let you in on a little trick. Now, and I'll warn you, this is going to sound a little funny. Some people think I'm joking. I'm actually serious. I've rolled this out for over 31 organizations, and it works magical. Here's how we do it. Application whitelisting can work in two modes, alerting or blocking. Alerting basically will tell you when an unauthorized app is running, when there's a modification or change to an app, so your folks in your SOC, Security Operations Center, can look at it, respond if necessary. The second one is blocking mode. This is better where nobody can run unauthorized apps or change anything on your system. The problem with blocking is it could interrupt the organization. So here's how we roll it out with our clients. And here's the reason. If you roll out full blocking application whitelisting in your business, here's what's going to happen. You're going to roll it out, and within 1 or 2 days, somebody working on a very critical project with a tight deadline is going to need to install a program. They're going to try to install it. It's not going to work. They're going to miss the deadline. Then they're going to blame you, blame security. They're going to complain to their boss, to their boss, to your boss. Smack, smack, smack. You interrupted the business. Application whitelisting is done. Congratulations, you had a 48-hour deployment, right? Not good. So here's my solution. Roll out application whitelisting in alerting mode only. This way you're getting visibility into what's happening and what's occurring. Now, blocking mode is opt-in. And the way it works, if you show to us that you make bad decisions, so you click on a link, you open an attachment, and you infect your system and prove to us that you make bad decisions, congratulations. You've just opted into our program. Now when we fix your system and we give it back to you, it will now have application whitelisting and blocking mode. So basically people that have shown they can't make good decisions and cause harm to the organization, they get application whitelisting and blocking mode. Now you might be saying, but Eric, won't it be the same issue? No, and here's why. Now if they try to install an app and they can't, and they complain to their boss, to their boss, to your boss, you say, listen, this person has already cost us $90,000. If you would like to accept the risk of them causing more harm, just sign this piece of paper and I'll tell the execs that you're accepting the risk on behalf of the company. No manager will ever sign that, and now you have a successful program. Here's the other cool thing. I always let data drive my decisions, and I've gone in and realized that in most organizations, 90% of all phishing attacks are caused by 5% of the people. 5% of your employees, coworkers, are consistently causing 90% of the damage. So with via self-selection, we can identify those 5% and we can block and control their systems. We can actually get rid of 90% of all the phishing attacks and damage caused to our environment. So look at application whitelisting and always do a scaled rollout. Start in alerting mode, and then people that have chosen to make bad decisions, create your short list of problem users, and block, control, and protect your organization. And together we can make cyberspace a safe place to live, work, and raise a family.